With the Prime Minister announcing another national lockdown back on Monday evening, many of you may well be wanting to know what we have planned at Beccles Baptist Church, and particularly regarding our services on Sunday. In the coming minutes on this video, I'm going to simply explain what we have planned and why. The legislation that the government released on Monday evening permits churches to continue to meet for public services of worship. Now, that announcement came as a bit of a surprise to me, along with many other people, because I had assumed that the government would require churches to shut their doors, as they had done back in the previous lockdown back in November. Now, that surprise came as an encouragement because it would enable us as a church to continue to meet physically together. However, it gave us as leaders, elders and deacons, a headache because now the onus was placed upon us to work out what was best, whether we should meet physically in the building whilst also live streaming our services, or whether we should move all of our services online. After extensive discussions at our elders and deacons meeting last night, we feel that it is wise at the moment to continue to meet for our morning services in the building, but our evening services we're going to move online only. This approach demonstrates caution because we are reducing the amount that we are meeting physically in the building, and it also seeks to utilise the freedoms that we're currently being granted by the government. What I want to make really clear is this, that this decision will stand under constant review. And should the situation change either by way of government guidance or the incidence rate of coronavirus increase in Beccles and the surrounding area, we are likely to move all of our services online. Now, to this end, the elders and deacons will be meeting every 2 weeks or more frequently if necessary to review the current situation. Please can I ask you to continue to pray for the elders and deacons as we seek to lead the church through these unprecedented times. And should you want to contact us to ask any questions, then please feel free. Get in touch via email or telephone. And then please can I encourage each and every one of us to prayerfully and carefully consider what is wisest for us given our unique personal set of circumstances, whether it's appropriate for us to continue to come to meet in the building or whether it is better for you to stay and tune in just online. It might be that you'd find it helpful to talk to someone in trying to work out what's best. Please can I encourage you to do that? Either contacting a friend, your home group leader, or feel free to get in touch with myself or one of the other elders. We'd be more than happy to talk and pray with you. As elders, we will be making personal contact with anyone who we're aware is over 70 or falls into one of the more clinically vulnerable categories who has been attending church physically in recent weeks. As we make contact with these folks, we're going to seek to encourage them to consider seriously staying at home and tuning into the services online only rather than continuing to come to the building physically on a Sunday. Let me give you a brief heads up on what we have planned for the services. At our morning services, we will be meeting at 9:15 and 11:15 in the building, with the 11:15 service being live streamed on our YouTube channel. The services will take the same shape as they have done for the last 2 weeks, with a children's talk and then a shorter adult aimed talk, both of these talks being on the same passage. Children will be provided with worksheets to go alongside the service to help them engage with all that's being taught. And for the next month, we're going to be looking at 4 Psalms of Lament in our morning services. Then our evening service will meet at 6:30 p.m. online only on our YouTube channel. This service will be a conventional adult-aimed service, and for this term we're going to be looking at the book of 2 Timothy. This service will be followed by tea and coffee on Zoom, much the same shape as we did back in November when we did that during the last lockdown. And this will provide us with a great chance to catch up and encourage each other. What will help us as we plan is to have an accurate picture of what people are intending, whether they're intending on attending the services in the building or not. So please can I ask you to reply quickly to the email that I'm going to be sending out late Wednesday or early Thursday. Finally, it goes without saying, really, doesn't it, that many of us will have found the announcement about another national lockdown really tough. And many more of us, I think, will be really concerned about the rising rate of the virus. Isn't it good that God has placed us in his family for times such as this, in which we can pray to him as our Father, and we can seek to support one another as family members? Remember, we do not face these things on our own. So if you need someone to talk to, please get in touch. And please, let's take the initiative to contact other people too, to check that they're doing okay. And as we commit to commit to contact each other, let's also commit to pray for each other, to pray also for the church in the wider area, for our country, our government, our health service. Praying above all that God would have mercy on us, and that God might even use times like this to save people to come to love and serve his Son. This comes with lots of love in the Lord Jesus Christ to you all. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch.